This is my first do-it-yourself video, so I hope you guys like it. I decided to do studded Converses, and they were super simple. Studs seem to be in this season, so I feel like there's studded shirts, studded pants, studded jackets, so why not have studded shoes too? I had these really old Converses. I got them maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. I haven't really worn them, so I decided to jazz them up some. And the whole process was very simple. It took like, well, I didn't finish it, but it would have took like an hour and a half. It was quite soothing, and all the equipment I got to make it was less than $20, so saves you a bunch of money. Yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, so here are my versions of the studded Converses. I did 2 different styles. This is the first tool I used. I got it from Michael's. It has a pointy end which helps the brads go in a little bit smoother. It only costs about $8. If you don't get that, you can also use a screwdriver. The next thing I got were these brads. They're called Recollection Brads Attaches Paracenes. I don't know if I said that right, but they come in a pack of 100 and I got 4 of them. They come in different styles as well. It only costs about $3 each. As you can see, I already got started, but essentially you just poke holes in the fabric. It helps if you twist the tool a little bit, but once you see the hole and once it's big enough, you place the brad in there. On the other side, you just put the ends down. You can use your fingers, or if you bought the tool, you can use that to help it smooth it over. The tool comes in handy after you do like 100 of them. Once you finish putting the brads in and you get it to how you want it to look, in order for you not to get scratched by the inside, you can use fabric. I just cut up an old t-shirt and I used the hot glue gun to glue it into the inside. Now moving on to the second shoe style. I already got started, as you can tell, but you're basically doing the same thing. You basically just punch the holes through, and once the hole's big enough, you place the brads in. For this style, it's a little bit more easier to poke yourself with, so be careful. I also realized that if you place the ends of the brads vertically, as you can see, or kind of see, it's easier to put the other brads in. If you place them horizontally, they kind of get in the way of the one next to it. I just kind of eyeballed where I was going to place each, but if you are a perfectionist, you can mark it off beforehand. I did about 8 or 9 rows, but you can do them more spread out or more closer together. It's whatever you want it to. It's your project. But here's what mine looked like. After you finish the flap, you can move on to the sides. You basically do the same thing, punch the hole and put the brads in. I originally started off doing 2 rows and I did every other stud. The whole process took me about 30 to 45 minutes, so it wasn't long at all, and it kind of got fun after a while. But here's what 2 rows of studs look like. I eventually moved on to doing 4 rows closer to the laces. We are almost done, you guys. See how easy it is? I hope you guys liked the video. I hopefully will be getting better at this, but you guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave some comments, and I'll hopefully get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and here's the final product. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at FashionLoversIG.